Hey guys, my name is Nate, and I'm the Otter Outdoorsman. So I'm going to be posting this video instead of day 2 and 3 of my Thoreau Falls video. I'm not happy that I'm doing it this way, but I'm not a big fan of my own footage for those 2 days. I was planning on doing this video anyways, but then I kind of decided it may just be better for me to post this instead. Really, all the footage was similar things to this, but with a hand cam. But it was a 25-mile hike, 25 miles hike. Day 2 was primarily uphill to the falls for the first 4 miles. And that day, I think we hiked about 10 miles. I don't hike that much. This was my first really long hike in a long time. And nothing to do with my diet. Part of it ended up later that day affecting by a couple of my food choices for that day. But most I ever really hike is 4 or 5 miles, but I've never really hiked that long with a 30-pound pack, and it really took its toll on my body. It actually, after the hike, I had to pretty much rest. I was not only bedridden, but my legs were sore, and there's a common thing along each of the clips of me talking was my ankles were screaming. Primarily it was my ankles were in a lot of pain as well. I mean, the hiking sticks I had really did help, but I don't work out a lot. Especially this summer, I haven't had a lot of time to, between work, and then I've been busy on weekends. But there are a lot of things I would change. I'm looking to lighten out my entire kit. I had already lightened it up a bit, but I am looking to lighten it up a lot more. I plan on trying to get in better shape, work out more. I'm trying to find time for it. But the other thing that really hit me on that trip, and one of the reasons why I didn't film a lot, especially because the tired and I was trying to get some distance, but one of the other issues was I occasionally get acid reflux. Runs in my family. And I had a Cliff Bar earlier on, and I think it was just the sugar in there and just the constant stressing my body. But all of a sudden I got hit with extremely bad acid reflux, which stuck me through the entire trip. And I had trouble eating and actually keeping down water because of the acid reflux, but I still had miles to go. And because of that, I didn't get to eat a lot, so my body really kind of started pulling from my, shall we say, reserves. And I think I'd also change up my food style. I mean, first night was ramen, but the second night I didn't eat anything. I think next time what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring white rice. Because the white rice was what I used to nurse back my stomach to being able to handle food, and not be super acidic. Because I did bring out Zantac to counteract the heartburn and the acid reflux, but even the Zantac didn't do anything for me. That's how bad it was. Would I do that long of a hike again? Probably, but I need to get back in better shape first. I also want to lighten out my kit a bit. I'm going to be getting a different pack eventually once I get the money for it. I can't really afford one of the packs that I want at the moment. I can't put the money towards that just because of finances and stuff. It has to go towards other things, including glasses. If you're going to start seeing my videos, a lot more glasses, because, well, I need to be able to see better. But, yeah, so yeah, I kind of had to make the executive decision on that of if I wanted to show those. I'm not saying they're bad. I actually did run into a lot of technical issues. There's a decent amount from day one that I actually had to cut out because for some reason I didn't have the camera I'm using now, which is my my main Canon that I have. I was using my Nikon Coolpix, which is a good adventure camera because it is shockproof, it's waterproof, I don't have to worry about it as much, whereas if this camera gets wet, then I have to replace it, and I can't afford to replace it. And I like having this camera, it's good for production. So, I ended up having to cut out a lot of videos, a lot of clips, but for these videos I've been putting Mitch's and Malcolm's videos in the description, or at least their first one, and you can feel free to check them out if you want. So yeah, sorry about not putting them up. I didn't really make it all the way to the falls. I made it to the sign, and that's about it. And then my body kind of really just gave out on me. My body gave out on me, and then I ended up hiking an additional probably about, I think about 6-7 miles. So yeah, if you have any questions, feel free. I'm going to try and do a little bit less adventure videos for a little while, since I did a long string of adventure videos. I'm going to try and get some other content out. I just filmed a cooking video, which you should be able to look forward to most likely next week, as I post every Monday. That one will most likely be next week. So, yeah, if you have any questions, feel free to ask. And my name is Nate. I'm the Otter Outdoorsman, and this has kind of just been a follow-up on my Thoreau Falls video. And you have a good day.